Sorry, I have people with access to my devices and so on. My video just got cut off, and there's no reason for it. But we just had the Eight of Cups come out. The Eight of Cups is somebody walking away, and whatever they're at is not fulfilling them. So the Eight of Cups is someone going, you know what, I'm walking away to find my Ten of Cups, my Nine of Cups. They're off in search of another cup to make them feel more complete, a better situation. And they may have done that with somebody from their past. There may have been a situation that they wanted to revisit with somebody from a previous time in their life, quite possibly, that they felt that there was a meeting of the minds that they were more matched with, and they may have found you to just be a little bit different because you can see the cups here. So these two are, they're the same suit. They've maybe known each other for a long, long time. And here you are with all these elements going on and managing and able to do many different things with the magician. So this person may have found that in the past that they met somebody that they thought was their counterpart. Something wasn't finished with them, or they felt a better, unison with this person. Not to say that they didn't feel that with you. They may have, ever since they've met you, Libra, felt that you were the person that this can also be a card of regret as well, because they've known you for quite some time, or they ruined something, and there's just a lot of things going on. They might have been working on trying to manifest, you know, they might have been trying to manifest, they might have been trying to manifest, a different kind of life, a different way of life. You might be more focused on money and finance, where they, or you might be more focused on a certain a religion, or a different kind of life, or maybe you're very heavily into sports and a meetup group, and they are not into that. Their time and their hobbies are into something different. So let's take a look at the tea leaf card. We have Tortoise here. And I'll just hold this like this. So tortoise here is, a tortoise is about stability, security, and protection. Its appearance indicates that it would be best if you did things at a speed that is comfortable. Big projects will see big returns if you work at commissions pace, at a consistent pace. So definitely that would be a confirmation of the magician. So this might have been about your stability, about your security, and about things that you kind of had going on. And maybe things were kind of going at a rapid rate, with a situation, or maybe they wanted things to go at a rapid rate, or they felt that you did. And with the tortoise card here, I mean, the tortoise and the hare, right? The tortoise does win, by the way, the tortoise and the hare. So the rabbit is the one that is always kind of, bothering someone, making fun of a tortoise. I happen to be a Libra, and I'm listening to these people eavesdropping in a house where they're not supposed to be. They've dialed in, which is completely illegal, but and they mocked me quite a bit for wanting to do my channel. So tortoise and the hare is a good indicator and a good omen for you, even if this past person and you should not cross paths again, or things don't work out. It may be because you've, been forced to move forward, move on with your projects, and maybe you'll find somebody different. This is also a reason why I wasn't able to do personal readings. Could you imagine these people listening to everything and all of your questions that you wanted to know that were personal? So I'm doing things to make sure that there's legal ramifications and financial compensation for what they've done. If you feel overworked, this is a sign to slow down. However, don't move so slowly that you take yourself out of the race. So this may have been something else that was going on. You have a lot of elements and a lot of components with a lot of things happening here. But you might, and the Magician can be an overworking card too, because this is a working table. They have everything that they need. It's like a worksman's table or a craft place, male or female. Don't move so slowly that you take yourself out of the race. So, yeah, maybe this person tried to offer you some friendship or tried to start something, but then ended up walking away because of options, drinking, addiction, different things like that, quite possibly. They may not have liked that, and maybe they found that, because of that, it would be difficult to have a relationship with someone that was having so many different things going on, and maybe with addictions or drinking. We also have the money symbol. When your teacup contains a money symbol, this is generally a good sign, Libra. It can represent the card that the cash flow that you expect, such as a paycheck. I just talked about that. Such as a paycheck, but it can also be about an unexpected windfall in the form of an inheritance or a lottery win. I'm not promoting gambling, but you do you. 555 Tarot makes no responsibility. But, if you're buying a scratcher, if you can afford to buy it. I mean, I don't know. I'm going to buy one when I can this week. If you have money worries, this is a sign things will turn more favorable for you. On the flip side, if money hasn't caused any stress recently, expenses or debts could be on the horizon. So, I'm not sure. Now, because it's in your reading pertaining to this person, again, it could have been resources. They might have felt that they had very minimal, that you had a lot to offer. They may have felt that they weren't a match, quite possibly, because we're putting this into as to why they didn't like you. And sometimes money can make people not like a person, but also it can make them feel inferior as well, or make them feel mismatched. And there might have been something with that as part of why they were going slow, but also why they felt a difference with you and why they were in search of somebody else. And like I said, it might be the lifestyle, it might be the friends, and maybe their investments financially are different. Maybe they're much higher. Maybe it's the reverse. Maybe they were, stockbroking people and buying stocks and putting, their money into different things that you wouldn't. So it could have been a bunch of different things, but I feel like the intentions here were very good. So in your reading, we have strong emphasis on Gemini, an air sign, but we also have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio very, very strongly. I hope that resonates for you, Libra. If it doesn't, I'm doing more Libra readings in the future. I hope to catch your reading for you next time. Please like, share, and subscribe. It helps people know that I'm in the community, and I look forward to doing more readings for you, Libra. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching, Libra.